Hey guys, we are trying something new today. Going to have YouTube and Zoom going at the same time. So I think I'm going to leave the Zoom meeting up front, but hopefully the camera will work and we'll see how it works out. So I'm going to open up Zoom now. We're going to see what happens. So we would have two going at the same time. Hello, two people that just joined YouTube. What I was saying was we're going to have a Zoom meeting and YouTube live happening at the same time. So I'm looking at the Zoom screen right now. So if you want to leave a comment, if you're on YouTube, I'm happy. I'll come back and read it later. If you want to see you on Zoom, you can join that meeting too. It's in the email and on Facebook. So we're about to start. I started a little early just because I want to make sure I can make this work. So we're going to start in just a moment. It works. Zoom and YouTube are going live right now. Hey, Danny. We're not touching people right now. Y'all need to spread out. My goodness. All right, line and ready to run. Let's go. On your spot. Come on, Jaden. No, Jaden's not taking this class. Oh, where's Michaela? Or not Michaela. Where's, oh my God. Catherine. Dan. Okay, the bigger one. All right, 10 left, go. For everybody at home, I want you to do some jumping jacks, running up, knees in place. While they're running, I want you to alternate about 30 seconds or so if you get tired of an exercise. You can throw some kicks in there too. Right now, the idea is to just get moving. Let me see. I'm going to bring up YouTube. I want to see. One person watching now. Okay. Nobody in Zoom. People don't like Zoom, huh? People like YouTube better. This might be the last Zoom meeting. We'll see. Maybe you can do this. How many, Kayla? 6. Almost done. They're taking one more class. They're taking tournament team today. Hey, Tyler, what time is your dad going to get you? That's okay. I think that's what he said. No, keep going. You got one more. No, don't change. You're taking the 6:15 class. You're doing tournament team, remember? Yeah. Don't change. Right there. All right, so everybody at home knows I am leaving the camera here today just because I'm afraid having the Zoom and the YouTube going at the same time is going to suck up the power of my laptop. So we're going to leave it there today. You guys get a side angle of the class, but we'll make sure everybody keeps up. Okay? So I don't want my computer to die in the middle of the stream. All right, face the flag. Straight up. Look it up. Face this way. Straight up. Okay, Tyler, make sure you bow. Okay, now I'm going to do it. Right toes up. Pushing down on your knee. So you guys can see. It doesn't, well, yeah, just do right foot. Ready? Hana, two, set, net, has, yas, ego, ido, switch. Okay. Somebody wants to join. All right, go all the way down, half split. Hi, Mark.
Sure.
All right, we're stretching. We're doing half split to your left right now. Excuse me, to your right. All right. Ready? Hana, two, set, net, stay up, pass. Hands in front. Yes. Ego, hino. Okay. Switch. All right, toes up. Put your hands in front. There you go. There's the balance. Ready? Hana, two, set, net, pass. Yes. Ego, hino. All right. Full split. No dying sounds, please. Turn to your left toward the chairs. Turn left, William. It takes longer when they got a weight on you. Ready? 10, go. Other way. Hold on. 10 more, go. To the middle, elbows down. All right, ready? Stay. Elbows down. Aaron, hurry up. Elbows down. Wait on you, man. Don't worry about it. Elbows down. You'll lie down. Give me time. 10, go. And sit down. Hands up. And reach down to your left. Ready? 10, go. Other way. Reach. 10 more, go. Reach down to the middle. Heads on the ground if you can do it. Ready? 10, go. All right, feet together. Reach down to your toes. Ready? 10, go. Hey, butterfly. All right, guys. What we're working on today is breaking and questions. Okay, for those of you who are here watching on YouTube and Zoom right now, I'm going to tell you guys what to do. I guess the YouTube person, if you can comment who you are and tell me what belt you are, I'll tell you what you need to do. But you guys are going to work on your breaks. If you're watching this video later, I'm going to go through all of the breaks, trying to explain them as best I can while they're working on their break. Okay? So, and Mark, what belt?
I'm a high yellow, sir.
High yellow. Okay. Oh, flying sidekick. You might just have to work on regular sidekick today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you don't have room to run and jump, right?
I don't think I have enough room, sir.
Okay, if you think you can do it without breaking something in your house, that's excellent. But don't break anything, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna work on breaking first. Second half will be question. All right. So pull it in close. Heads down. 10, go. Knees down, William. And your head down is very good, but you gotta try to push your knees down too. All right. So let's get you guys first. All right. So low orange is elbow strike, I think. Elbow strike, yes. All right. So you guys go. I'm gonna show you. Go pick it back. All right, Aaron, you are reverse side kick, yes? Yes, you go pick a bag. You are side chop. I want you in that blue bob. Okay, and Kayla, you are whatever you want to be. So what do you want to practice? At least give me direction. Speed round. Okay. Okay. All right. You're gonna do what Jake did last class then. We're gonna cover your feet up. So. Alright, hold on guys, I'm gonna go down the list and get you guys. I'm gonna start with Mark though, since he's left up. Alright, Mark, you understand how to do flying side kick, okay? Right?
Sorry, sir?
Can you do flying side kick, or do I need to explain to you?
Oh, would you mind explaining? I know you like run and then you do a side kick, but I don't know which foot to like step off with.
Okay, you're gonna step off with your left foot, and I want you to turn in the air and kind of make a cannonball, knees in your chest, and then you can kick out, okay? And again, you don't have a whole lot of room in your house, so if you just want to practice the kick part, that's okay. But you have to have knees in your chest and kick out. Okay?
Like that?
Right. Make sure you have to think about like cannonball jumping in the pool. Knees up in your chest and kick out. I'm going to stand up and explain it to everybody in a minute, and I'll go into more detail then. But you start working on it. Give me at least 100 times, okay? What you just did. Show me again.
Oh, sorry.
Turn more. Turn more. Hold on. I'm going to get you in just a second, man. Sorry, one more time, Mark. Good. Foot's kind of like this. Turn down a little bit more, okay? All right, let's check YouTube. See if anybody commented. Nope, still one watching. Okay, so for you watching and anyone else watching later, I'm going to go through them all. But if you want to tell me your rank, and I can be more specific to you personally who is here right now. Okay? All right, so I'm going to get everybody else real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so Kayla, roundhouse kick. I know, I got to toughen up your feet. Make it medium power. Okay? Oh, thank you, Ryan. Alright. For speed chop. Alright. So speed chop is kind of like outside in. Okay. So here I want you to hit here. I want you to make it move though. Make it play though. Okay. Here. Oh, there you go. Gotta hit it though. So this good in front? Nope, other one. Like this. But you can't. You can get there. Hold this here, like line. Nope. Now like this, like this. There you go. Flat. And bam. Hitting with this part of your elbow. Okay. Nope. Other hand. You gotta swing it like this. Nope. The front part of your elbow. Right, not the corner. Right here. Bam. Like that. You like this? Okay. Right. Okay. Take your time. 100 times. Let me see. Looks great. I know. 100 times. Okay. That's fine. Go for it. Make sure though, Aaron, you have a bad habit of slouching off when you get tired. Take your time. 100% power every kick. It's the only way you get stronger. You too, Evan. Don't slouch. Alright, for everybody else watching at home. Alright, first break, if you're a white belt, is skip side kick, okay? So, you're going to plant your feet. This is my right foot. Target's over here. I'm going to feet together, pick up my foot, kick out, side kick, hitting with the bottom of my foot. It's really slow, obviously, so full speed, skip. Ha! That way, breaking the floor. Okay, I'm not going to go too much detail with that one. As long as you understand side kick hitting with the bottom of your foot, the skip part is pretty simple. Just make sure it's your front foot. Okay, my front foot, skip forward, ha! Breaking the floor. Okay? All right, next is low yellow, which is down chop. Okay? So, non-dominant hand out. My left is my non-dominant. Okay? I'm going to bring my other hand back here, kind of like I'm throwing a ball, like I'm a baseball pitcher. Okay? Oh, I'll give you a second. Just take a break for a second. All right? Knife hand. So, and I'm going to show this because this is the first time doing knife hand probably. All right? So, fingers together, thumb in. Okay, you're going to bend your middle finger to match your index and your ring finger. So that way it has squeezed together and has strength. When you do down chop, you're going to hit with this part of your hand. Not up here. You hit the fingers. I mean, even me pushing right there makes them bend. Hurts. Okay, you're hitting with the lower part of your hand, opposite of your thumb. So this side, that's the side you hit with. Okay, because you see when I'm flat this way and I hit it, fingers never touch. Okay, that's what you hit with right here. Okay, so we're here. We're here. You're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, all the way down. Going all the way down to the ground. Okay, don't stop here. So many kids, so many students, so many little kids. Ha, ha, and they stop. To break the board, you got to go through the board. Okay. All right, Ms. Master Black, can you help Kayla put that screw back in? Thank you. All right, next one is Mark's break, which I was just talking about a second ago. I'm going to go more detail. So Mark, take a break for a second. I want you to listen to this part. Okay? So target's over here. I'm going to run. I'm running. I plant my left foot down. I turn knee up in my chest. It's actually going to be both of my knees. And I kick out, hitting the target. Okay? So I'm going to see if I can do this with 3 steps. Okay? So here, turn, kick. Okay? I shouldn't watch myself on camera when I do that. All right, one more time. So step, left foot down, kick out. Okay? Making sure that for this one, you do have to jump up over a person. And they're going to be, down position. But you got to make sure tuck your other leg in so it doesn't drag and hit. Okay, that looked good, Mark. Sorry, Mark just did a kick. Excellent. Okay? All right. The biggest one with that and probably most common mistake is jumping up the wrong foot. And kids will do this like switch kick. So it's my right foot, switch side kick. No, that's not a thing. Okay, that's going to just take away your power. You end up like kneeing yourself with your other leg. So make sure left foot down, jump, knee out. And like I said a second ago, it is kind of like cannonball. Okay, knees up in your chest, and you just stick the one leg out. Okay, what's that for flying side kick? Elbow strike. Okay, Michaela and William are working on it over there. What's the arm? Michaela, what you doing? 100 more. All right. So, and Michaela actually made this mistake that's, again, it's very common, is she wanted to use the elbow to push. Not what we're doing, though. For this one, you're actually swinging forward. So I'm going to hit right here with the front part of my elbow, swinging forward. Okay? So again, I'll do this way. Target's over here. Hands this way, making sure not bent, not this way, straight, parallel. The arm I'm breaking with is a fist. My other hand is gripping it and pulling it through. Pulling it through. Okay? So hitting right here. So 1, 2, and ha! Breaking through the board. And you see, like, there's, not a whole lot. Elbow strike is a very short attack. So my target is right here. Right here. That's very close to me. So you have to be very close for elbow strike. Make sure, though, again, common little kid mistake is this one. Ha! Just, swinging the upper body. No, don't. Watch my upper body. My whole body rocks. Moving with the whole thing. So that way I have my leg muscles involved in the strike. So, ha! Going through, breaking the board. All right, next is side chop. So I'm right-handed. It's my right hand. So again, you left-handed, you can mirror this. But taking your right hand, solid, maybe horse stance, but I'm not too concerned about it being an exact stance, but something solid on the ground. Right hand is going to go up here next to my ear, kind of like I'm looking at a hand like I'm going to slap myself. Okay, but don't do that. All right, so here, looking at my hand, other arm is going to be straight towards my target, and I'm coming down this way to hit. Same as before, using this part of your hand right here, that lower part. Okay, so here, and 1, 2, and ha! Notice you don't see my arm in front of me anymore. It is behind me. Just like with the down chop, you don't stop here. You go through the target. Like we do pumse and stuff, you doing the whatever, like form, ha! You do stop there, right? No, not for breaking. You want to go through it, through the target. So, ha! All the way through. Okay? How we doing over there, guys? Good. Keep working. All right, next is axe kick for low green. Okay, for axe kick, we do this kick a lot. come up, come down, okay? You can come in, ha! Down to the ground. Okay, I don't feel the need to go on that one too much, because again, if you're Taekwondo at my school, you learn this pretty much on day one, but make sure to come up high as you can and push down. Probably the two biggest mistakes with this one is, though, that not going up quite high enough. So target's here, and the guys, they make it up this far, just barely to it, and want to push down. Doesn't work that way. You gotta build up some momentum before you hit. So you need to go higher than the target and then down into it. So it's like my foot, target, come up and down into the target. Okay? All right, let's see. Second mistake with that one is my foot, right? So this is my heel and these are my toes, my very long, gross toes. So those are my toes. Come up and this way, or even worse, like this. Toes hitting the target and nothing else. On a person, you're going to cause some damage, hitting in the head with your foot. Any part of your foot's going to hurt them a little bit. But board doesn't care, You got to make sure you hit with your heel. Because you can't, if you hit the ball of your foot or your toes, it's just going to kind of slap it or you're going to glance off of it. So make sure you hit with your heel, break the board. Okay? All right, that matters later too. All right, next is hook kick. Hook kick is tough. So this is probably the first difficult break in my book. All right, so hook kick is like a roundhouse kick but backwards. So roundhouse kick is this way when hook kick is going to be this way, hitting with the bottom of your foot. Okay, hey you guys, it's loud over there. Just hit your target. All right, go practice. Jaden, what are you doing? Leave him alone, go. Anyway, hook kick, same, hitting with the heel coming across. Okay, reality, this is probably a head kick only. For testing it, I drop it maybe chest level right here. Okay, especially depending on the age. But, right here, if you can handle it, I'll do head level. Okay, so hook kick right here, straight, normal hook kick would be like this. Ha! And I'm down, right? Done. For board breaking, I want you to throw your whole body into it. Okay, so it's going to be very, very strong. So it's not just, here and done. Remember I said earlier with the hands, you got to go through the board, right? So same with my foot. I'm going to go all the way that way, throw my whole body into it. Okay? So whole thing, all the way through. Okay? Danny, I don't want to hear you yell anymore, okay? All right, hook kick. Front snap kick is low blue. I'll demonstrate, but front snap kick is literally that simple, hitting with the top of your foot. And people ask me a whole lot, why? Why is the first most basic kick a blue belt break? It is because every other break up until now with the foot has been done with the bottom of the foot. Front snap kick is the first break you're going to do that is top of your foot, and it is different. Your top of your foot is not as tough as your heel of your foot, and we let you guys get to blue belt so that way you can be a little bit stronger on top of your foot and actually break the board. I have done this a long time. I don't think I've seen one person that didn't wince at least a little bit the first time, the adult to child. Okay, so it is painful, but Taekwondo, it is our feet are our weapons. We have to make them stronger. And by blue belt, you should be able to use them without having like horrible pain. So feet are our weapons. We got to make them stronger. All right. High blue is reverse side kick. Okay, so I'm gonna be facing this way for this one. That's a good smack. I like it. That was Kayla hitting the bag with the bob without the chest guard, using the top of her foot. That's exactly what she's working on, is tucking up top of that foot. I like it. All right, anyway, reverse side kick. I'll do this one. You guys see. All right, so back leg. I'm gonna turn from my back leg, in, knee up, slightly bent, and kick out, side kick. Full speed. Top. Okay, that one's not bad as long as you have the turn down. Biggest time I'm gonna face this way, you can see, is that leg out here. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not. Leg way out here, and then kicking. It's hard to hit your target, and it lacks a lot of power. So make sure when you do this, squeeze your knees together, straight back. Okay? So make sure you keep your knees together. Stop! Okay? Hey! Again, those who aren't in class are too loud right now. Shh. Oh my gosh. So much quieter. Whisper, I don't want to hear you over here. Master Black's mean. All right. Next is low purple, which is 360 roundhouse kick. Let me check on these guys real quick. How are my breakers doing? 200, good.
200.
William's still working. So done. Where are you, Evan? Done. You're not even in this class, Danny. Mark, where are you at?
Oh, I haven't been counting, sir.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Say again.
I haven't been counting, sir, so.
Oh, well, let's say do 20 more and call it, okay? I've been watching you. I've been explaining. Your kicks are looking pretty good. So 20 more, you can rest. Okay? All right. So what was that? Oh, high purple. 360 roundhouse kick. Turn on kick with top of your foot. So I prefer my right foot with this kick. So I'm left foot back to kick with my right. You're going to turn toward your back leg, just like you do with all turnaround kicks. Turn toward your back leg. Twist as much as you can. Knee up and jump roundhouse kick. Okay? So, you know, again, if you're one of my students and you're this level, you've probably done this kick at least a little bit. The biggest thing is stalling. Okay? You start the kick and it's like, you were working hard to get through it. With this kick, the faster momentum you have, the easier it will be to break the board. Okay? It's all about the speed with this one. So, and it is okay. It is okay you lose a little bit of control. Okay? You hit, miss, you overspin it, you fall down. Okay? Especially for the board break, you gotta put a lot of effort into it. Honestly, when I do 360, mine is I go way past. And I'll turn all the way around again. When you hit the body, okay, the body's gonna absorb all of that extra energy to the bottom. So, doing this, you don't want to be the just barely make it. No, go do it. Go further than you think you need to. All right, spin kick. Okay, all those Tyler, Jaden, all those not in class, push up position. Oh, so much quieter.
What about Ryan? It's not Ryan.
Let's go, Jaden.
It's really Jaden here.
All right, anyway, too loud. I don't like it. All right, next kick, high purple, is spin kick. And we call it spin kick for short. No, Danny, you stay there. Anyway, spin kick is short for spinning hook kick, which we did earlier, right? When we slapped with the bottom of our foot. Okay? So, back foot, I'm going same, turn toward my back leg, and it's like reverse side kick like this, except I'm going to let it go a little wider, not a whole lot, and I'm going to hook it at the end. So, turn, hop, just like that. Okay? Just like with axe kick, okay, and on a person, I hit the ball of my foot, it'll cause some damage. Okay, for a board, though, it doesn't care. Heel, okay? Honestly, you hit somebody with your heel spin kick, you're going to cause a lot of damage. So make sure hitting the board with your heel. I guarantee you hit the ball of your foot, though, it's not going to break. Okay, board is just too dense, too brittle to just be kind of pushed that way. Got to be your heel. Okay? Let's see. Low brown. Low brown is skip side kick, that white belt break. Okay, except with two boards. Are you being loud again? Shush! Whisper! Don't want to hear you. All I want to hear is the people hitting the bags. Goodness. All right, anyway. Skip side kick, two boards, same. The brown belt breaks are power breaks. Okay, the next one is punch. So make sure Taekwondo style from your waist, arm out, not out. And you're going to push through, hit it. So board will be here. So I'm not stopping here at the edge of my knuckles. I'm going through the board. Okay? It is two boards, though, for, I think, adults only. I don't know. I might be everybody. I can't see. Yeah, adults. Adults have two boards. But still, punch is hard, even for little kids. Again, hitting with knuckles that we haven't really used yet, making sure they're tough enough to use. Adults, you got two. So just make sure, push through the board. Assuming push. Hit through the board, I should say, not push. All right? Last one. Right on time, right about halfway through class. Last one is speed chop. Low red belt. I think the only person I can think of who might watch this later who needs this would be Daniel Wu, which I think is low red. Hand here. Okay, kind of like the down chop, except going down, we're going to go horizontal this way, kind of the mix between the other two, the down chop and the side chop. So right here, this way, tuck, and same, I don't stop here, I go through. The biggest thing with speed break is that the holder is only holding it with one hand. Okay, so that means if you don't have enough speed, what's going to happen is you're going to either knock the board out of their hand, which does not count, or you're going to glance off the board and it's just going to kind of bend in their hand and not break. So tips, go as fast as you possibly can. Don't worry too much about power. And second is aim as close to their fingers, as the holder's fingers, as you can without hitting them. Because you aim top of the board. Let me see. I need a prop. This is our big, thick, round board. And I'm holding here, right? I hit the top, it just tilts. I get lower, it pops out of my hand. You have to try to get as close to the force of where it's being held as you can without hitting it. And that way it has a better chance of breaking instead of just tipping or falling out of their hand. Okay? All right, so you got a question. It's on YouTube now. You're watching YouTube. You can always rewind and watch it again. So we're going to keep going with next part. Everybody come up, line up. You guys back there can sit down, but we're doing questions next. I want to hear you, okay? You can whisper. I don't want to hear you on the other side of the room. Right. I'm going to move you guys a little bit so we can see the front.
500.
Good. All right, you can sit. Like that. Mark, if you have a question, you can ask. I'm actually going to flip it over to our YouTube that's rolling right now. So if anyone on YouTube right now has a comment or a question, you can ask. Okay? Tilt this up just a little bit. All right? So Mark, I can still hear you, but I can't see you, okay? So if you have a question or you want to answer a question, please do. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I want it down a little bit. There we go. All right. So, questions at the test? Sit Taekwondo style. Thank you. Everybody gets 3. They all pertain to your level, and it's all about Taekwondo or Korean culture. Not a whole lot of Korean culture, just a little bit. Okay? So, let's start. I have a good group. You guys are pretty smart. So, we'll start a little harder. All right? What is Taekwondo headquarters? What is the Taekwondo headquarters? What is it called? You know, William? Nope. What's it called, Aaron?
Cookie one, sir.
Sir. Make sure if you're watching this later or right now you don't know, make sure your answer ends in sir. Even if the answer is correct, it's wrong, right? Right. Cookie one. I don't know if you guys can see it. So yeah, on the computer you can see a little bit. It's the Cookie One flag right here. It says in Korean Cookie One flag. It says right there, World Taekwondo Headquarters. Okay? So that is Cookie One. So where is Cookie One? You guys raise your hands, so I'll call on you. Okay? Where is Cookie One? Taekwondo Headquarters, where do you think Cookie One's at? Orange belt, I would accept just the country. Go ahead. South Carolina? Nope. I wish it was here. That'd be cool. Okay, William.
Korea. Sir.
Right, sir. Okay, so yes, it is Korea. More specifically, it is South Korea. Okay, can any of my older kids give me the city? You know? If you don't know, don't raise your hand. It's okay. Do you guys know? You did. There's only like one major city in Korea.
Sir?
Go ahead, Mark, tell me.
Is it Seoul?
Sir.
Sir.
All right. No, he didn't. Hush. Seoul. Seoul is correct. Thank you, Mark. All right. So, yeah, Seoul, Korea. Okay. There's 2 major cities in Korea, Seoul and Busan, and not many people heard of Busan. So it's Seoul. Seoul is the capital. Question?
What's our last thing for Taekwondo?
The last thing?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Or the last thing we do before we come on black belt?
The last thing you do before you become a black belt. Take the black belt test. Okay. All right. So, and if you don't know, because like you guys know New York City, you got Brooklyn and Queens and all these different boroughs like that or sections.
Yeah.
The place that Cookie One in is called Gangnam. Okay, which you know the song Broken Gangnam Style.
No.
It's an old song.
Oh yeah,
It's not really old, a little old. But that song is about that area in Seoul, Korea. Okay, and that's actually where Kukkiwon is. It makes it really easy to teach. So Kukkiwon is in Gangnam, Seoul, South Korea. Okay, Danny, get off your brother. All right, I don't care, not now. All right, so what does Taekwondo mean? Go for it.
The way of the hand and foot, sir.
Good. What are the two major influences that Taekwondo came about? There are two major ones.
Defense.
Nope. These are other martial arts, if that helps it.
Oh, WT.
Nope. A good guess, but no. I actually haven't asked this question to the color belts in a while, so I wanted to go over it. Okay? No. My older kids now?
I know one.
Tell me. Good, one's good. Something's better than nothing.
The style of karate.
You are in the ballpark, yes. Hold on. All right. So, Evan is right. Southern karate had an influence. Southern style karate had an influence in Taekwondo. There were a few people from Korea that went to Japan. They learned Southern style karate. And they came back and kind of adapted it towards Taekwondo. The other martial art is real easy. It's basically our name minus the do. Taekwon. It is another Korean martial art that involves lots and lots of kicks. Like, I don't even think they have hand motions. I think they use their arms to block. That's it. Okay? Actually, there was a video on YouTube if you guys want to look it up. Just Taekwon, spelled like Taekwondo minus the do. It was interesting explaining how their sparring goes. And they don't do it by points necessarily, by kicks, but basically you have to either knock your opponent out or knock them off balance. Like, you knock them off balance with your kicks, you get a point. And if you knock them out, obviously you won. Okay? That's pretty simple, pretty interesting. I highly recommend if you're really into martial arts, look stuff up. Okay? Don't just know about Taekwondo. Try to know as much about any martial art as you can. You can always learn something from someone. Okay? So that's a simple answer. Southern style karate and Taekwondo. The more complicated answer is including the... Yay! Shh. The more complicated answers, you had the influence from Southern style karate, but the people who did those, they started their own martial arts school in Korea, and then General He got together all these family martial arts and put them together to create Taekwondo. Okay? So, but because it's Southern style karate, that's what we look a little bit like. We have the white uniforms. The belt system is fairly similar. So that's why people get us mixed up all the time. Happens all the time. Okay? What are the 5 elements of Taekwondo? The 5 elements would be the 5 things that we either we are doing here, or are doing to, what's the word? Or we're doing something to make one of these 5 things better. So 5 things that we're always doing here. What?
Sir, I know one.
Okay, tell me one.
Donald's good.
Nope, that's the tenets. I'm looking for the elements. Okay, Aaron, go.
Breaking.
Sparring,
Forms. Self-defense.
self-defense.
I got breaking, right?
You did say breaking, that's the first one.
Self-defense.
It's the most basic one.
Basics.
Basic! There you go. All right, so those 5 elements, basics, breaking, forms, self-defense, and sparring. We're either doing one of these 5 things, or we're doing something to make one of these 5 things better. Okay, exercise, stretching, spar better, form better, whatever. Okay? So, what's the most important one?
Breaking, sir.
I didn't point to you. Michaela. Breaking is the most important? Basics, correct. Okay, basics is the most important. You don't have basics, you don't have anything. Okay, you don't understand how the martial art works, you can't do anything, right? You got to have the basics. That's about anything in life. You don't understand the basics of something, you can't do it. If I gave you a video game right now and didn't tell you how to do any of the controllers, would you play it very well?
Kind of.
No. You'd figure it out, and that's how you get the basics, but you wouldn't be good at it instantly, right? No, you got to know how it works. Same. Taekwondo, same. You got to know how it works before you can be good at it. All right. So next is I'll do sparring and self-defense. I'm gonna answer this because it's kind of long-winded. But so sparring and self-defense go together. These are the traits that you're going to use to actually be able to defend yourselves. Okay? And people get this idea. In fact, just today, somebody put on Facebook, could sports style Taekwondo actually defend yourself on Facebook? And all these comments, no. Okay? They're not wrong that if I went to fight somebody using the sports style, following a set of rules out on the street to defend myself, I would probably lose. Okay? Because if I'm bound by rules and they're not, they're going to win. They have no rules, I have rules. That's not how it works. Okay? It's like playing somebody a board game. They can do whatever they want, but you have to follow the rules, right? It doesn't work. Okay? But you use your sparring skill along with the one steps, which are our self-defense skills that involve other blocks and grabbing and throws, plus your own intuition, your own instincts. You can defend yourself properly. Now tell me this, do you think learning Taekwondo will hurt your chances at defending yourself?
No, sure.
No, right? It's obviously not going to hurt your chances. We're learning, we kick, we fight, we hit stuff all the time. It's not going to hurt your chances. It can only make it better. But you have to remember when you go out there are no rules. You have to use what you've got, your one-step skills or self-defense skills, plus your sparring. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Trust your instincts, you know? You need to, if something's there, like they're far away, you throw something, whatever you need to do to defend yourselves. Whatever. Okay? You learning Taekwondo is not hurting your chances, though. It'll only make it better. Okay?
Sure.
So forms. There are 3 major things that forms give you, help you be better at. Can anybody tell me? Okay, Aaron?
Balance.
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 Yeah, balance.
Blocks are better.
You need a word for it. It's not just blocks. It's all of the things.
Well, I think it's. I don't know.
Tell me, Kayla. It's okay. You have the right idea. You just don't have the word. Tell me, Kayla. No. Tell me the 3 things that forms give you. It's not even listening. Balance. Technique. That's the word you were looking for. Because it encompasses everything with the blocks and the hand techniques and everything. Technique. Okay? And what's the last one? Forgot? You know?
Coordination.
Coordination. Okay? Coordination. Now, that's a big one. You know what coordination means, Michaela? Is that what you're gonna ask? Okay. I'm a very big fan of, having a good vocabulary. And so if I use a big word, I try to use big words all the time. In fact, me and Ms. Master Black, if somebody uses a big word, high five. Okay? It's silly, but I like it. Having a big vocabulary expands you, and it's gonna other people will think better of you. Okay? And it's so easy. Just use different words. So, coordination. Coordination is how well you control yourself. Sounds simple, right? I can control myself perfectly. No, you cannot. The easy example is if I took a baseball and I threw it. Okay, there's a tiny, I don't know if you can see it at home, but there's a tiny little mark right here. Okay, and if I sit over here with this baseball and I threw it at that spot, what's my chance of hitting it? I'm really bad at baseball, so low. So my chances are pretty low of hitting it. But if I had really good coordination and throwing a baseball, I probably could hit it. That's coordination. How well I control something, or how well I control my own body. And because it's something outside of my body I have to control and I have to let go of, it's even harder. Because once it's not touching me anymore, I'm no longer in control of it. Right?
Yes.
Taekwondo works this way with your attacks and your blocks. How well do you place them? How perfectly, even at high speed, how well do you place it in the right spot? Okay, and kicking especially, because legs are a little bit harder to control than your arms. Can I kick him perfectly in the center of the chest? Or was I a little too low? Or was I a little too high? And going at full speed is harder. So you're going at full speed trying to kick, okay? It's harder to put it exactly where you want. Okay? That's coordination with Taekwondo. Forms helps coordination because every motion goes to a certain spot. There's a certain level that each technique should be, right? Okay, William, go.
Sure. So when you put the blocks, if you do it slow and land it in the wrong person, fine. Will I lose a point?
No, you wouldn't lose a point. But think about why are you blocking? They're coming to kick you, right? So you don't have a good block, you get hit. Okay? That's why, in my mind, coordination, you practice coordination more in forms. Because you do it in forms, you know, there's nothing threatening to hit you, and you can work on it, you can make it better. In sparring, it's a little bit more of a panic, and you just kind of got to get it there and not get hit. And depending on their coordination, is where the block needs to be. So it changes a little bit. So coordination belongs a little bit more to forms as far as practicing it. Do you need coordination for sparring? Yes, clearly. But it only makes it better in a variance of your opponent's coordination as well. Okay?
Sure.
All right. Yes. Another question? No. Okay. All right. Let's see. What was up next? What was the last one I missed? Breaking, right? Is that all the other ones? Yeah. Breaking's the last one. All right. I'm gonna let you guys take a stab at this one. What do you guys think breaking helps you do? Because we do all these things to improve ourselves. What?
Technique, sir.
How? How so technique?
Because you're doing it over and over and over again.
But what about the breaking part? That's not breaking. You don't break the board over and over and over again, right? So what does the breaking part do?
It makes you stronger.
No. Again, you are dancing around the answer, but there's a key thing you're missing. It's very, very important. Think about, when do we do board breaking? When?
Before the
At the
test.
test.
Did not point at you. Say it again, Michaela.
At the test.
So what does breaking do for you? You know, Mark?
No, sir.
No, okay. That's okay. What does it do for you?
It helps you get to the next belt at the test.
No. I'm not worried about the belts. Think about your physical self. We do board breaking at tests because it tests your skill, your power, your speed. Because you were in the ballpark, Aaron, but the key word is it tests. You got to see if your hard work is paying off, and breaking the board tests that, right? And today was about breaking. So each of those techniques that I showed you guys today has a different level of power, speed, and technique. Okay? All right? The very first break is clearly more power, a little bit technique, and hardly any speed. Okay? So you need to have the most power with that one. Power is the easiest thing for people to muster. Okay? You don't have to have a whole lot of training to be able to put a whole lot of power into a move. Okay? Then 360 roundhouse kick. Okay? High level technique. Second is speed. Third is power. Okay? Because you got to be able to do the technique properly to make it work at all. You need to have speed to break the board, and power, you got to, speed and power are pretty close in that one. But I would give it to speed just by a little bit. And the very last one is speed, or the low red break is speed chop, which clearly in the name, the most used is speed, right? Speed first, second technique, and power. Yes, technique and power, pretty close. Okay?
Sir.
So, and all of those things, those three attributes of you are tested when you break the board. It's very obvious if you're missing one of those attributes or your levels are off, because what will happen if your levels are off or something's wrong? What happens?
We fail.
No? I'm trying to hit the board, but my level, my power, my speed, my technique are messed up. What's going to happen? What's going to happen, Mark?
You're not going to break the board, sir?
You're not going to break the board. That's right. Yes. Hold on. Let me finish my thing. All right. So, you're not going to break the board. Very simple. Easy way to test your ability. You hit it, looked really good, but board didn't break. Clearly something's wrong. Okay? So, you have to be able to do those three things properly at the proper level to be able to break the board. Right? Okay. All right, you got a question, Aaron?
That the minute you hit the board, all of your power that you tried breaking the board, it'll bounce back.
Yes, the moment you hit the board, he brings up a good point. And since today we're talking about breaking, I'll go into it. That if you are breaking the board and you hit it and it doesn't break, all that energy that you still have that would have gone through the board or went into the board will bounce back into you. And it hurts. That's when you hit something that is hard and you feel that pain, that's your energy bouncing back. Because the board doesn't produce energy, right? The board doesn't have movement energy, right? So all of that power goes back into you. You're actually basically hitting yourself. Okay? So my advice to everyone here and at home is that when you break the board, make sure to put everything you got into the first try. You do it the first try, and you're done. You don't have to do it. Because after that first try, I guarantee the second, third, fourth, fifth try, it's all going to go down. Because it hurts. Okay? You hurt yourself. Okay? And then you don't want to do it quite as hard anymore because it hurts. It's pain. It's natural. Okay? So make sure hit it as hard as you can the first time. It hurts less when you do break it because all that extra energy you had just goes away. Okay? Or just goes into the board and it's gone. Okay? So make sure to hit that first board, the board with all your effort first try. Okay? So we have a little bit of time. Let's talk about something else. Oh, let's do sparring. All right, what are the two blue and red? What are they called when we're sparring? Somebody else. He always wears his hand. Kayla better know. Kayla better tell me. Chong and Hong, right? Which is which? Kayla, tell me, which is which? Hey, Danny and Tyler, you need to do that push-up position? Shh. All right, Chong is blue, Hong is red. I'm going to face you guys for a second. Always your right hand. Chong is always your right hand. So Chong, Hong. Okay, that way. Okay, all right. Let's see. What is the word for start? So Chung Hong, Che, Kunye, we bow. Jumbi, ready position. What is start? Okay, Aaron?
She jumps, sir.
She jump. Okay, so on our faces with two CNCs. So this is ready and she jump. Okay, pushing them together. Let's begin. Okay, what is pause? Or more literally break apart. Okay?
It's like.
Don't know. Evan?
Kaleo, sir.
Louder so they can hear.
Kaleo, sir.
Kaleo. Okay, they're fighting. Kaleo. Pause. Or literally break apart. Okay? All right, so what's the word for penalty? Korean word for penalty. You know, William? Tell me.
It's calm down, sir.
Good. Dong. Okay, you pronounce it a little off, but it's fine. I have a horrible American accent in Korean too. So, and how old, William? 6, 7? 6. Yeah, definitely right. Gamjang. Gamjang is the word for penalty in sparring. So, what are some penalties? What are some things you're not allowed to do in Taekwondo style sparring?
Yeah.
Tell me one, Mark.
Picking a fallen opponent, sir.
Kicking a fallen opponent. Right. Taekwondo, we're not a ground game. Once you're on the ground, match pauses, we get back up, we fight. We're striking art. We don't hit on the ground. We don't wrestle on the ground. Okay, give me another one.
A monkey kick.
Monkey kick. Everybody loves that one. I explained that one in another video, I believe. And if you want to know, just text me or call or comment. I'll tell you. Monkey kick. I don't get into that one right now. What else? Tell me another one, Michaela. Anything. What's something you can't do in sparring? What's that? Yeah, there you go. Hands to the face. Hands cannot touch the face. Okay? You are allowed to kick to the head, face as much as you like, though. Okay? And that's for some reason in our school that gets overlooked a lot. Okay? Because people they don't kick head to the head. You're allowed to. And face too. Face is allowed. I do ask here at our school we have control because I don't want broken teeth or bloody noses, which both have happened here. So if you're gonna hit the head, hit it. Don't be afraid to. You are allowed to hit to the head. Go for it. Just not all your strength. All right, Evan, give me one.
Falling down, sir.
Falling down. Simple. You can't fall down. You fall down like earlier, you can't kick it down to opponent, but if you fall down, you get a penalty because how it explained to me is you lack control. You're not able to stay on your feet, you don't have enough control. Did you already do one? All right, go, Kayla. Grabbing. Again, I said that earlier. We are not a grabbing art. We're a striking art. So you cannot grab your opponent down or standing. Okay? Let's talk about ones we missed.
I didn't do one, sir.
You didn't? I thought you did. Okay, all right, go, Aaron. I'm sorry.
Isn't a penalty when you can just use your head and hit the other player's head?
Right, it's called butting. Headbutting.
Headbutting.
You're not allowed to headbutt. That doesn't happen very often, but it is part of the rules. I think the only time I've ever seen headbutting happen is had a taller opponent and a shorter guy, and in a clinch position, hug, Clinch position, he kind of jerked his head and caught him in the chin. So very uncommon though. Okay, let's see. Going out of bounds, you're not allowed to do that. You got to stay in control within the ring. Falling down, he said. Avoiding delaying the match. So, and that's very vague and it's supposed to be that way because the referee thinks you're delaying the match in any manner. They're allowed to call it on you. Okay, William, what?
Master Black.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if like the opponent clinches and then you're doing non-stop? Will the clinch stop non-stop?
Yeah, it can. A clinch can stop a non-stop, but you got to catch a couple of kicks on the way in. But it can stop it. They wouldn't be able to kick if you pressed up against them. Okay? But getting there is the tough part. You're probably going to get hit once or twice before you get to that clinch position. Okay? And clinch position, if anyone who watches doesn't know, clinch position is we're sparring and it's basically up against each other and you can't really do anything because they're too close. We can't do that right now because of COVID and all that. I can't even demonstrate. But it used to be the moment a clinch happened, match would separate. And continue, no gum jumps, no gum jumps. Okay? But now you're allowed, as long as you're trying to fight it out, pushing, whatever, trying to fight, kick, trying to make something happen, they're going to let it go for like, gosh, I forget, I want to say 5 seconds. Actually, I want to say 9 seconds. I don't remember. But that's a really long time in only a minute match. So, or 2 minutes, whatever. It's still a really long time. The only time they're going to separate you within a reasonable amount of time is if both of you stop, both players stop with action and they're just kind of standing against each other. The referee will immediately separate you and then restart the match. Okay? All right, that's all my time. All right, so everybody stand up. This worked pretty well with the Zoom and the YouTube class going on at the same time. I wish we could get a few more views in YouTube and Zoom because only 2 people told me YouTube and Zoom. I'm glad to have both of you here, whoever you are on YouTube and Mark. All right, so I think that's all I got for now. All right, so face the flag. Show ya. Hook it up. Come here. Stop. Face this way. Show ya. Come here. All right, we're all done. The only announcement is, well, a few things. But Memorial Day the 25th, there's no class, no online class, no class here. We're just going to take the day off, and we'll be back Tuesday for normal classes. And then day camp is already going on, and summer camp is around the corner, starts June 1st. Okay? And somebody asked me, like, would it go into August? If the schools, because this just happened today, if the schools don't open, we're going to do summer camp for as long as it takes, for as long as we can. Okay? We will keep going until school gets back in. We might take a week off here because I think the July week was always really, like July 4th, is really low attendance, so we normally take that week off. But if you guys, if everyone's stuck here, we might do it anyway. We'll see. We can certainly use the money at the school to help pay some bills. So we shall see when that gets a little closer, okay? But summer camp will be going on until school gets back in. Okay? So check it. That's all I got. Class dismissed. Someone sum it up. All right. Let me see. Where's Mark? All right, Mark. Good job today. All right. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Bye. All right. For you guys on YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this posts really well because the reason we did this is because videos have not been posting. We tried to record the Zoom and then put it on YouTube. Not working. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you need to rewatch it, it's up forever now. So you guys let me know, comment how you liked it. All right, everybody have a good one. Bye.